This is me, and once upon a time I worked at a used Lego store, but I wasn't particularly great at it. So these two men come into the store one day. Both of these guys look like old cowboys, basically. They got the big mustaches, they got the big worn out hats, the whole 9 yards. And they're having the best time of their lives in this store, by the way. They look at all the stuff hanging from the ceiling and on the walls and shelves and everything like, oh, look at that one. Oh, I remember that one as a kid. Oh, that one's really cool. Let's go get that one. But they show up at the register just with their arms full of stuff they want to buy, and they're in this really good mood, all laughing and happy and joking with each other. And I ask them their names, and I swear their names rhymed like Bill and Phil or something. And right after that, though, my next question shuts them down completely. Good mood gone, day ruined, and now they're awkwardly staring at me. Because sometimes, you guys, I screwed up, and it happened more often than you think. Like this one time, a lady wanted to buy an expensive minifigure. It was like this chromy Darth Vader torso or something like that, and it was selling for like $80. The lady buys it, and as I'm printing her receipt, I drop it. But not just drop it, it clacks off the counter and lands right in the trash can. So, you know, that's an awkward moment. I pull it out and I'm trying to explain that it's fine because the bin's only really used for receipts and there's really nothing gross in there, but that really doesn't change the optics of me fishing her collectible worth more than all the money I made in a day out of the garbage. I don't know what to do, so I just put it in a dime bag and pretend it didn't happen. I don't think that lady ever came back. Every night when the store closed, I had to vacuum the floor of the place, and that's when I almost burned the place down. Because they have this really old vacuum they use, and one day I was cleaning the store, and suddenly I hear a clunk. Now I look down at the vacuum cleaner, and there's smoke. I unplug it, and I look underneath. Apparently, a 1x6 Lego brick had gotten wedged in the brush and locked it up completely. So now the rubber belt was just spinning on its own, causing so much friction, some of the loose hairs were literally starting to catch fire. But what do you do at that moment? Do you dunk it in water? Do you blow on it? That might fan the flames. Oh my god, I'm starting to smell burning hair. So I kind of just took the Lego brick out, put the vacuum away, and told my boss I was done, and left for the night. I came back the next morning and nothing burned down, so I guess it's fine. There was also that one time my garbage disposal started making a really funny grinding noise, and turns out it's because there was a 1x4 plate stuck in there because I was washing Legos over the sink again. Okay, so in the back of stores like this, there's usually a party room that's got this big Pinewood derby track that kids will build cars and race down for their birthday party, right? And sometimes when I was hosting it, I like to make the birthday kid feel kind of good. What I did is when one of the last races starts, I grab the birthday kid's car and just wing it down the track so it wins in front of everybody else. And the kids start calling me a cheater and everything, but me and the birthday kid are laughing, so sucks to be them. But anyway, I was hosting this kid's birthday party, and the kid had this really weird name like Crusher or something, and I went to go do this. But for some reason, when I bet that Crusher would win this race, another kid pipes up and says that if Crusher doesn't win this race, then I have to breakdance. And I'm feeling pretty confident, I'm feeling pretty cocky, so all right, I agree. And we line up all the cars, and I want to make sure that Crusher not only wins, but Crusher crushes. The race starts, and I say go, and I try to push the car, but I end up fast pitching the thing across the room so hard it hits a wall and shatters. Now, Crusher's upset because his car's in pieces, the parents are all confused about what I was even doing, and now all the kids are laughing at me. And worst of all, now I have to breakdance. Now, you may be wondering if I can breakdance. The answer is no. But I'm not willing to break a promise with a child, thank you very much. So what ensued was me awkwardly flopping on the ground in something that could be called more of a seizure than an actual dance. And yeah, since then, I never did anything like that ever again at the store. I hope those kids were happy. They made me look like a fool. So yeah, suffice to say, I was not exactly on my A game all the time. Because what happened with our friends Bill and Phil was they showed up to the register and they're making all these jokes like, you should get that one. No, I can't spend that much. Well, fine, I'll buy it for you. No, fine, I'll buy that stuff for you. And as I'm ringing them up, I ask, are you two together? Now, what I meant was, are you paying separately? Which is what I should have said, because they thought I meant a different question. And they look at me, and then they look at each other, and they seem to get super uncomfortable and take like 2 steps apart from each other and start blustering like, no, we're just friends, we're not like that, no, he's just, no, we're just friends, no. So I was kind of confused about that answer. So we finished the transaction, and then they leave, and then it took me about 15 minutes afterwards to realize exactly what went wrong in that conversation. And I think to this day, I still owe 2 aging cowboys named Bill and Phil an apology. Hey, thanks for watching. Big shout out to all the channel members that I have. It's only 3. It's Zranus, Ryder Ven, and Wave. Thank you all so much. They're in the Lego Loco city you see here. Please feel free to watch other videos on my channel. Thanks so much for checking it out. Bye.